Good day friends, welcome back to my channel Joey Designers. Today we'll be highlighting 3 simple proven ways to export chief architect files to Sketchup. I like exporting my chief architect models to Sketchup before rendering for 2 major reasons. One, Sketchup has vast 3D warehouse that you can download several models or various models fit into your design to make your design more lively. That is one major reason I like exporting to chief architect to Sketchup before rendering. Another reason is that Sketchup has live sync. Unlike chief architect, it doesn't have live sync. Live sync simply means, as you may know, is that when you are making adjustments in your 3D models or in your models, it can easily be reflected in Lumion before rendering or while rendering. So those are 2 major reasons why I like exporting my chief architect work to SketchUp before rendering. Chief architect is very fast when modeling, when designing. You can use it to design your floor plans and model as well. In fact, this hotel design you are seeing on the screen was modeled in chief architect, then exported to SketchUp before rendering. So both has their strengths and as well as their disadvantage. I like chief architect for my designs, and I like using SketchUp to add the existing models or models to download. Because like you are seeing this facade at the entrance, it was downloaded on the SketchUp, and I combined both chief architect work and SketchUp as well. So those are the 2 major reasons why I like using or exporting my work from chief architect to SketchUp. So let's go straight to the topic of today. 3 simple proven ways to export chief architect files to SketchUp. I already have my chief architect model opened up. So this is a contemporary 4-bedroom duplex. So I want to export using the first method, using 3ds format. That's the first on the list. I'll click on File, then click on Export, and I'll come to 3ds export 3D model. That's 3ds. That's the first among the 3 options that we'll be discussing for today. Then I'll click on Export, and I will choose a folder that I want to export the project on. So I think I created the folder for it already, which is tutorial. Yes, I'll click on tutorial. I'll just save it as 2.1. Yes, TU1 tutorial 1. I think is already exported. So to export this model, you just click on File, Export, choose the file format 3ds model, then export. Then you can create a separate name. I already created the name in TU1, so you can decide to create any name, save it as any file name. So since we have already saved it as TU1, then I will go to SketchUp. Open my SketchUp software. Wait for it to come up. Then this is my SketchUp prompt. It's already open. I'll just click on architecture and in millimeters. Okay, let me close this for now. Now I'll go to File in SketchUp. I'll go to File, then I'll go to Import. I'll wait for the prompt to come up. Then I will look for that folder that I saved exported the file to. I think it's in tutorial. Yes, I saved it as TU1. Yes, I'll click on it, then close, and yes, we have our Yes, we have our model imported 3ds format um, and SketchUp. So I'll just what I'll do, I'll just click on it and explode. Right click and explode. Click outside the highlighted area, and you can see that yes, our model is here. But one disadvantage of using this 2ds is that the model doesn't come scaled. Like for example, this door is assumed to be between 900 to 1.2 or 900 mm to 1200 millimeter. But if you take our measuring tool and in SketchUp and try to measure this now, you see the value. We are saying it's 30.48. That's about 100 feet wide door. So it doesn't come scale, but you can just decide to scale it yourself. It's not very difficult. If you want me to show how you can easily scale it in SketchUp, just drop a comment in the comment section, then I will probably tell you I will make a video on how to do that. It's very easy. So that's that for 3ds. Another thing where the advantage of importing with 3ds is that it comes grouped, like is SketchUp is a software that when you are designing, you is important that you group from stage to stage. So when you import in 3ds format, it's just behaving like a SketchUp file. It's a group each of the models, the way you model it in Architect. But the another disadvantage is that um, you can notice that there are several lines on the surface. If you want to make any adjustments, it means that you have to delete these lines on your own. So that's another disadvantage of exporting in 3ds format. But if you are very sure that you not make any adjustments, it's just to import already made 3ds in SketchUp 3D warehouse and just to render your job. I think this is a great option to export and import to SketchUp. So that's one. Let's quickly move to the other method of importing to SketchUp. Another great way to export your chief architect work to SketchUp is using the DWG DSF format. So I'll click on File, Export, and look for Export 3D Model DWG DSF. So I'll click on it. Remember to choose your version. I don't think this actually matters, but I always like to use 2007 to 2009. So I'll just click on Export. Then I'll choose the folder I want to save it. I will save it in this same tutorial folder using TU2 tutorial 2. And I'll click Save. Yes, I think it's exported. So I just go straight to my SketchUp and click on a new page. Wait for the prompt to come up as usual, and then take this down first. Then I'll click on File, Import, and TU2. Yes, allow it to load. I'll close this. Yes, we have a model. We have a model here. I want to see Mr. Thompson's foot. Okay. So as you can see, our model we successfully imported our model from Chief Architect to SketchUp using DWG format, AutoCAD format. I can see just from making reference to this Mr. Thompson standing here, you can see that our model is scaled up. This is another advantage of this is the advantage that DWG has over 3ds. Once you import, it's already scaled up. You don't need to scale again. If we take our measuring tape now and decide to measure year to year, you see now it's 1200. It's already scaled up, unlike in 3ds. I think this is a great option in exporting your work with Factors to Sketchup. I'll just click and explode. Allow it to explode successfully. Yes, has exploded. But if you decide to make adjustment, just as in 3ds, yeah, it has several lines. That's the only disadvantage it has compared to the last option that we'll be using. So if I want to make an adjustment here now, the whole wall will not be adjusted evenly. So I need to first of all delete the lines on the surface. So that's why I don't actually buy the idea of exporting 3ds and AutoCAD format. But aside that, there are great ways to export your files. If you know you are not going to make an adjustment, any adjustments, there are great ways to export your models to SketchUp. I think I saved the best for the last. So let's go straight to the last method for exporting our work as chief architect work to SketchUp software. Okay, I think this is the best, the last option, the third method for exporting from chief architect to SketchUp. So I'll just click on File, then Export, and click on Export 3D Collada Model. Then I'll save it as TU3. Save. As exported. Then I'll go to SketchUp to look for what I have exported or import the model into SketchUp. I'll click on File, Import, and search for TU3. Yes, this is it. Click on it. Ta-da! We have our models, our model imported. So I want to take it to the place where Mr. TomTom is. I'll just click on it, and if you also reference it just the way we referenced the way we did with the second option using DWG, you can see that it's scaled up. So what I'll do, I'll just first of all explode it. Explode. Explode is exploded. If we decide to measure it, use our measuring tape and measure the width of this door to check if it's actually scaled. You can see it's scaled. So just like in DWG format, the scale is actually maintained, but in 3ds format it is not. So you can actually, well, why it is not scaled in 3ds format, you can actually adjust the scale and make it look normal. So but the advantage, this one, I actually prefer using this method to the other two already discussed. You can see that everything is maintained. You see there are no strange lines on the body. It's as if you did the modeling in SketchUp. You can just decide to extrude the surface the way you want. So it's as if it was done in SketchUp. Everything is still in order. And the only advantage that 3ds has over, I have noticed that it has over this 3ds Collada file, is that it comes grouped. If you want to pick up this whole parapet wall now, it will be easier doing that. Highlighting this whole parapet wall in 3ds format is just for you to click. It will be easier doing that compared to in 3ds Collada format. But overall, I prefer exporting in Collada because it's easier to make any little. So here you have it. Here are the three simple proven ways to export chief architect files to Sketchup. 1. 3D using 3ds format, 2. AutoCAD format, and 3. Collada format. So you can easily export your work from chief architect to Sketchup. So if you like our video, kindly click on like and subscribe to our channel to be getting more tutorial videos like this on our channel. Thank you for watching the channel.